Well, hello, Capricorn. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my. Okay, there we go. Nope, nope. 3 cards. We don't want 3. We just want 1. So this one was coming out, so I'm going to take that one. All right. So, right. Okay, thank you for stopping by my channel. This is your weekly energy check-in, and this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter signs. So welcome or welcome back, Capricorn, to another of your readings. I hope you are all doing so very well. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found, whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear this message. So use your intuition to tune into what that message is for you. All right, Capricorn, let's get your last oracle card. There we go. And let's get your tarot cards. So I have shuffled and cut all of the decks before starting the video. So yeah, so let's get to your tarot cards. Okay, nope, it didn't. Okay, here we go. And what is your present tarot card energy? Okay, it flew off. And okay, you have 2. You have 2. They just couldn't give 1. It had to be 2. Okay, and your future. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take the one that flipped over. And this is 2. I'm not going to take these 2. I'm just going to take, we saw what flipped over, so that's what we're going to take. Since it flipped over, I figured that's the one that it was meant to be. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay, there's cards all over the place that have jumped and freed themselves, but all right. Okay, Capricorn. Wow. So your interesting. So your spirit animal for this week is card number 64, Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Sometimes life stings. Interesting. Wasp Spirit. So Capricorn, like, that's kind of what I was feeling. So we're going to read from the book. But yeah, you see how difficult it was to get your tarot cards out here, and cards kept falling all over. That's kind of what I was feeling, is that there's, maybe just something that doesn't feel like it is going as correctly within your journey right now as it should be. So just know that all is well, and yeah, apparently sometimes life stings, but let's see what Wasp Spirit has to say. Okay, not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love, but when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps, behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit is conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. I love that. I love that. Yep. Yeah, sometimes unanswered prayers are the best, are sometimes unanswered prayers are answered prayers. So, yeah. Okay. In your recent past, Capricorn, you have pleasure. Card number 18, pleasure. So I feel that this is exactly what it is. In your recent past, you have been seeking pleasure. Pleasure in whatever way, the best way that you could find it. So however it applies to you and whatever it means to you, because there's all different types of pleasure. So I feel that you in your recent past were seeking that which brings you pleasure in any type of way. So it doesn't just have to be like sexual pleasure. Um, it could be foods that you like. It could be places that you like to go. It could be, you know, anything that brings you pleasure, anything that lights you up from your heart. So it's all about the like the illumination of the heart chakra. So it's what it is that brings you happiness. Like what is it that brings you joy? So I feel that in your recent past, you had to look into that. You had to find that. You had to discover that. Wow. And your tarot card is the Hanged Man with stillness. So I felt that you had to find this within stillness within yourself. So you had to go into the stillness of yourself. You had to see things from a new point of view. You had to stop and hang yourself upside down for a little bit, maybe do things a little different than you would usually do in order to find this pleasure. Kind of stopped to evaluate what it was that brings you pleasure. So, yeah, that's beautiful. And right now in your present energy, you have the harvest moon with fruition. Fruition. Okay, 1 second. I gotta plug this in. Oh, okay, just over here. Okay, I have to plug this in really quick so that it doesn't die. Okay. All right. So, okay, Capricorn, right now in your present energy, you have fruition. So I feel that there are things that are coming to fruition for you at this time. Things that you are harvesting that are very abundant for you, that have brought abundance into your life. But I also feel that it hasn't been fully revealed what, this full abundance is. There's still a mask on it. So it's like there are things that are coming to fruition right now for you, but you cannot see the whole, but you're not seeing the full picture at this time. So it's like Spirit is revealing that you are abundant, that you have things that are coming to you, but it's not everything yet. So Spirit's not going to give it all to you. So that's beautiful though. It's like the energy of receiving, so, and manifesting. Your tarot card is the Page of Cups with loyalty and the Queen of Wands with charisma. So I feel that what it is that has been brought to fruition for you is due to you being loyal to yourself, you being loyal to, what it is that you found that brings you pleasure. So when we're trying to manifest, the best way for us to manifest is to manifest from a high vibration, from a love vibration, from the pleasure, from like a happiness and pleasure vibration. That's the best way for us to manifest, is to step into the energy of happiness. And I feel that because you stayed loyal to the energy of being in a higher vibration, of a loving vibration, and sticking to like the yeah, it's like being loyal and being charismatic, like, but it's not necessarily charismatic to the like all of this is something that was built within yourself. All of this was built within yourself and maintained within yourself. And so that's why it was easy for things to come to fruition. That's why it was easy for this harvest moon to show up in your present energy and allow things to come to fruition for you. So I love it. In your future energy, wow, you have number 14 with focus. Focus. So, yeah, moving forward, you will have something that will require your focus. And so, like, it's interesting. Look at this fruition. She has a thing on her head and she has her eyes covered. And then moving forward, like, there's a whole bubble around her head, but like the bottom half of her face is covered. And the butterfly, like, over on the forehead, over the third eye, it's like expanding, opening, transforming into a new version. And it's, the color of like the throat chakra. So I feel that there's communication in this, but it's you stepping into an energy of focusing on what needs to be done, focusing on yourself if that's what needs to be, if that's what you need to do, or focusing on your career, what it is that you are building, whatever. But I feel that you are moving forward without any distractions. So I love it. And your tarot card is the Page of Swords with education. So yeah, moving forward, you are stepping into, like, it's something that you are learning. Moving forward, you are learning how to focus. You are learning what it is that, whatever it is that you are needing to focus on, you are learning and you are staying with it. You are like fully in the experience is what I am feeling. So yeah. So we also have the sometimes life stings. So in the midst of all of this, all of this happening, if there are things that have come up that are stinging, just know that they are temporary and that it needed to happen so that you could move forward into what is truly meant for you. Like I said, sometimes unanswered prayers are answered prayers. So moving forward, this is you. Yeah, it just feels like you're focused, and like it could be like a new career that you're focusing on. It could be a person. I don't know. It could be a project, whatever it is. It's something that you are learning, something that is, you know, expanding your knowledge. This new focus, like it's expanding your knowledge. So that's beautiful. All right, Capricorn. So this has been your reading. I hope you found something that resonates with you. And if you did, please remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you all so very much for being here. I love you and appreciate you, and I'll see you in your next one.